Hello, folks. This week, we have a couple of news, so I'm gonna try to show you what I go through whenever I'm gonna start a new week, and show you how I look at the market on each step that we're gonna take, and then react as the market goes from Monday to Friday. From the starter, I'll start looking at the Forest Factory. Forex factories act like a roadmap for me. The first thing I do is activate the USD, tick the USD space, and then tick the red for all the news, and probably this medium impact news. Not the yellow one, I don't consider it too much, but sometimes when there is a low impact news, I can open it and see if there is some kind of volatility that I can expect during a session or during the day when there is no volatility in the market. So this is what I'm looking for, like basically opening the USD chart, the USD tick here are the currencies, and then opening these two, the red for our news, and then probably the orange for all the news. So as you can see, during this Monday we don't have any news. Wait, I have to put a filter and then make it. Wait, give me a sec there. Yes, apply. All right. On Monday we don't have any red for all the news or any yellow on orange for all the news, so we don't even have any medium impact news. So it means I'm not expecting high volatility today. So basically this is what I'm looking for. Even tomorrow with the medium impact news, you can expect some kind of volatility during the bell open or the market open, but then after that there is not much. So within this week, the only time that we have news really, it's during Thursday and Friday mainly. So Thursday and Friday, that what can act as our roadmap on what we are looking for. If for some reason you're expecting a manipulation, these 2 days should be your way of mapping your manipulation. Let's say you're waiting for a consolidation Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for some reason, and then expect a manipulation on Thursday, and a Friday act probably like a distribution, or this mainly acts like a manipulation mainly. I don't think we can expect this to be the manipulation. It will be on Friday, so I'm expecting either a TGIF Friday or a distribution Friday, not mainly a manipulation Friday, or where we take the lows or the highs of Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday and then use this as a manipulation. But then you don't have to also marry the bias, you have to react according to the market. So after that, so we already know what we are looking for. Monday, there's not too much to expect. Now let's go to the market and then look on what we are expecting to do. Let me start from above, top down analysis, and go all the way to the low of the time frames. So what are we looking for on the monthly time frame? On the monthly time frame, on the monthly time frame, what I'm looking for, I'm looking for swings. Each swings. What swings did we make here? So for starter, we can see that this this month we took the higher high of like the highest high that we had in NQ. We took the highest that we have, so we created the higher high of like the overall highs. That's what we took. And then another swing that I'm looking for. So if I'm saying a swing, you can see lower high to the left side of the swing, and the higher high on the a higher low to the left side, and a higher high to the right side. So that's why we can basically a three kind of pattern. So this candle has to be lower than higher than this, and this has to be higher. This one should be the lower. So this acts as a swing, which we are looking for. Here we haven't made a swing yet because we are still on this candle. So for some reason, if the next candle comes and close over here, then this becomes a swing high. So that's how I'm looking at the market, just like how we did it here, where this is higher and this candle is higher, so this become the swing, and then this become a swing high, where which in this during this time we came here, we tested the, if we put like a Fibonacci here from high to the from the low to the high, you can see that we tested the 172% of this move, this whole leg, and then went up. So within here you can look for PDRAs. It can be FEGs, it can be OBs, other blocks, it can be many. Those are the ones that I look for. But then if I come on the lower, you can find some kind of, so here you can see, you can look for this and act as changing the state of delivery. You can look for these imbalances, which can act as also the PDRAs. There is also an FEG right here. So there is a lot of things that you can look for if you want to take if you want to go higher, basically. But then there's other stuff that you look for, which is not necessarily, there's this like an extra confirmation if you want to go higher. Let's say if you make if you tested this fair value gap, you want a sharp turn where you test it, you come outside of it, but then after this sharp turn, what am I looking for? A fair value gap after this fair value gap is created, and then which is this one. So you are looking for two fair value gap after your sharp turn, so like an extra fair value gap after your sharp turn. So fair value gap in, fair value gap out, and then an extra fair value gap where you can actually take it with extra confidence that you're gonna test these highs. Basically that's what I'm talking about. But without rambling too much, let's go back to what we are looking for. So you can see that last week, this month, we took these overall highs, and if you look closer, we took this recent high. So this can be like our previous month highs. Market takes liquidity, so if we take these previous month highs, previous weekly highs, or previous daily highs, you can inverse that and then make it lows. You're gonna expect some kind of retracements one way or another, because the market will not continue going higher. So what I'm looking for here is, after taking this previous month high, we are looking for some kind of retracement, ideally to test some kind of PDRA around this area. So as I'm going below time frame, we can look for what we can target during that week. During this month and week, going to the end of the year, because because we are approaching the end of the year too. You don't you're not we're not expecting a lot of, I'm not expecting a lot of um sudden move because we already took this high. So I'm expecting this 2 months to act, this probably this December to act as a to come back in this range of, because we have a range low and a range high, so to come back at least in this range, and then stay there before we start a new year. So this is what I'm looking for. We took this previous month high, which also we took the overall highs. Then what else? What happened? Now we can go to the lower time frame. What did we do on a lower time frame? On a lower time frame, it's the same thing. We took the previous week highs. What did I say happened when we took previous week highs? You have to expect some kind of retracement, right? So we took this kind of we did a retracement, but then here, like I said, you're looking for swings. So what's the recent swing low on this move? The recent swing low, I can remove this one because we don't need it anyway. The recent swing low on this move is this one. So this is our swing low because we have a candle on the right side of it, on the left side of it and the right side of it, which are also all higher than this one. So this should be our swing low. So this is our previous swing low. So this is our leg. So this is the leg we are on. So during this week, we're gonna look if this gonna be our swing high. So how can this be our swing high? If this candle ends up below this candle, then this become our swing high, which will make these lows a suspect. So because this will confirm that we are trying to close below, and then this can act as sell-side liquidity. Then we can go to the lower time frame and look what we are looking for on a daily. What are we doing on a daily? So on a daily, before I can do anything else, we saw that we took these swings, right? We made a sharp turn right here. Like I said on the previous example, we made a sharp turn. So a previous day, so below our previous week, we took what? Wait, let me go back. This is the previous week, right? This is our previous week. Let me make it yellow. Come back on a daily. So previous week, we went low with a sharp move, forming a daily FEG. So for some reason, people will expect to test this FEG and then go lower. But then what did we do here? We made another FEG after this candle close. This is when we confirm that we have another candle, which makes it a sharp turn. So remember what I said. If you have a sharp turn, you have to expect that you will likely take the overall the other side of the liquidity. So the other side of liquidity was this previous week high. So after taking this previous week high, we didn't have anywhere to enter from this candle because we went straight up and then take these highs. So after taking these highs, now you have to come back and then look, what are we doing now? What are we doing on this time frame? Not on the higher time frame, because on the higher time frame we've already looked on what we are doing. On this time frame, what I'm seeing, because on a weekly, I'm not seeing any FEG right here except this OB, and then it's not clear for me. On this time frame, on a daily time frame, we have this daily FEG. We have this daily FEG. this daily FEG, we want to see if it can act as a supporting to act to support price. If we can support price, if we don't support price, you can use it as an inverse gap, an inverse FEG, and then try to target these lows that I was talking about when we took out the previous weekly high. So this would be the previous weekly low. So we would take these and then where is the previous weekly low? Where is the weekly low? So it's here. So these are not here, here. So this previous weekly low is a suspect to me, which I'm gonna put a red color there. I'm gonna show you why I'm putting a red color there. Let's come back on a daily. So this previous weekly low is a suspect. Why? We went lower with enough energy, so it would take the market a lot of energy to actually come back. So it's easier to sweep this low and then go up than where we are and then just shoot up straight up. If I'm looking to long this, I'll rather wait for this to sweep. So how are we gonna sweep this? It's also another dilemma, because we have an FEG forming right here, so an opposing FEG forming on this FEG. So an ideal scenario would be testing it, sweeping it. So testing this FEG that we are about to create, sweep this weekly low, and then give some kind of FEGs on the lower time frame. That would be on an hourly or on a 4-hour time frame. That would be ideal. So what have we done here? We've swept on. So people who are looking to short here faster are inside. They have been swept, and then price goes up to offer efficiency in the market, and then we provide an FEG right here. We take it and then go up at least 50% of this move, and then if we are exuberated, and then take these highs. So that's what I'm looking for on a daily basis. So now, with that being said, we have two things right here. We have this. Wait, this hasn't formed yet, so I'm not gonna mark it yet. So this can be removed because we haven't formed an FEG right here. So what we have here, we have this FEG. Put it there with a gap because we have this volume imbalance right here. You have to mark it too, so it's easy, you can test it. And then let's go to our 4-hour. Let's see what we've done on a 4-hour. What we're looking for is probably manipulate. Let's see how we act here. I'm not convinced that we're gonna use this right away, because this is a suspect to me. We don't have to take it this session. We can take it during a Thursday or Friday. But what I'm suspecting is if you don't take it early this week, let's say Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, they might range it. Keep taking buy sides, sell side, buy side, sell side, range, and then probably on Thursday they would end up taking this low and then make a real long move, because these highs also looks like suspicious to me. Let's go on a lower time frame and see what we are doing. On a lower time frame, on an hourly, we've tested this gap right here. So if we are scalping, you can look to see how we're gonna react after the session open, so that will be 9:30. How we're gonna react right here. These look as a these are too smooth for me. These are definitely buy side liquidity that we can look to target. Minor though, minor buy side liquidity, because I'm not looking to go all the way up there. This would act as our minor buy side liquidity for now. And then let's see on a 15-minute, because that's where it's clear. So what have we done? What have we done? I'm gonna look for, so we've inverted. Remember we had an hourly FEG right here. Check this. We have this invert, like, so we did not went through with this. These are like down close candles. They can act as an order block. Let's see if we're gonna close above it. If we close above it, this would act as a change in the state of delivery, which we could then use during this coming session to target this high. If you look closer right here, I'm gonna show you something. This is where the market stopped. Where is it? This is where the market opened. Closed. This is where the market closed last week. So I'm gonna look if we're gonna probably create another gap during 9:30. Where is 9:30? Soon. 9:30. I wanna see how we open. If we open with a large gap, I wanna see how we react on it. Probably if we open with a gap there, I wanna see how we react on it. This also should should tell you something, because this is not random. See how we reacted on it and then rejected. So it's like a sharp turn that I was talking about. So a sharp turn is whenever we reacted on some PDRA. So fair gap in it, fair gap out. So ideally I would want another fair value gap to be more confident taking it up here. For some reason, if we go up there and then shoot straight up, that's also okay. You don't have to chase the market. The market is always there to give you some kind of entrance. You don't have to chase up the market. So that's what I'm looking for NASDAQ. For NQ for now. So that would go with ES. What are we doing with ES? It's the same thing, because if you go up the time frame, you're gonna find that I don't want to go all the way up there. I can stay on the 15-minute or on an hourly. Let's see how we reacted. Did we react on anything? See here, there's nothing really apart from this FEG that we look like we are kind of trying to violate, because I'm not liking this. But then this is my last line of defense, because this is how the FEG forms. So first candle, second candle, third candle. This is my stop loss if I'm longing on a higher time frame. So this is gonna act as my last line of defense. So let's go on a 15 minutes. On a 15 minutes, what I'm looking for is the same thing. Let's see if we're gonna put a change in the state of delivery there, and then after that, so what I mean is closing above this down close candle. That would mean that we are stronger to take all these highs. So for this, there's no smooth highs here, so I'll probably target this inefficiency there. So this inefficiency would act for me as a target if I'm longing. So what are we doing here? I I think it's the same thing because QQ is same with um, the Nasdaq. So for here we already swept this low, which is different with what we did with NQ. We swept this low, so we swept previous is it a previous week low? No, we didn't. Let me see. Probably daily. Friday. No, it's a 4 hour. I thought it's a day. Probably we swept this 4 hour. Let me check. Yeah, we did the sweep here. Okay, let me check right here on the 15 minute what we're doing. This is not clear to me because of course we have these we've closed above here, but I would prefer to have an FEG here, so like I can know we are testing it or we are leaving it here open. So I'm not really confident here taking this one, and then what I'm targeting here is not really obvious for me. You can say the previous opening gap right here, which was left open last Friday, it's interesting, but then I'm looking for mainly NQ. Then right here, this is nice. This is really nice. I would want to see how this candle closes then, and then act accordingly after seeing how we close with this one, and then look to see how we're gonna react. So my 10 a.m. on my AM session is looking to target this buy side liquidity. So that's it for now. We are close to the opening. We are already 20 something, 26. So I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and then we're gonna come back later and see how we reacted on that. Yeah, stay safe. Bye bye.